It was already night. I had turned into a cat and stayed with Takuma at the shop.
I'm sorry. Can you wait a little? I just have to put this away.
Takuma went to put away the potted flowers slower than usual. I was waiting by the door. Is Takuma okay? He looks really tired.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I wanted to go for a walk together today. What do you think?
I looked at Takuma smile without much energy. For a walk? Maybe he has something to talk about like yesterday in the park. Meow! As I was reply, I meowed around his feet.
Thank you. Want to go now? That was weird. I'm like already a cat. I thought I was talking to him as a person.
Takuma picked me up, closed the door, and closed the shutter with his other hand. In the park, there were so many flowers blooming. I was going towards the wisteria, held by Takuma.
Oh, good. It's still fully bloomed.
That's true. When I see it like this, the wisteria looks romantic. In contrast to the beauty of wisteria, Takuma was stroking my head with a very sad face. Takuma?
Oh, one of the customers talked to me about marriage. It's difficult to talk about that to other people.
He was thinking about it. Takuma looked troubled. I was looking at him to talk.
I wasn't thinking enough about the people around me until now. I've hurt many people.
Huh? It was so unexpected and surprising. I blinked a couple times.
So, I don't think I have the right to get married and have a family. Or even before that, I should get a girlfriend.
Takuma? Takuma turned his face away from me. That made me feel sad. Takuma became silent and I wanted to make him feel better, so I was thinking hard. I wanted to tell him to cheer up. That's
kind of weird. Like, this option. Like, you'd think, like, putting his nose to his cheek would be, like, the best one, but I guess the best one is just to look at him. Gee. Just stare at him intensely.
Cheer up, Takuma. I looked at Takuma for a while.
Thank you. Are you trying to cheer me up? You're a sweetheart.
Takuma stroked my head gently.
You know, I feel better now. Thank you. Maybe I make a good family with you.
Takuma's expression changed and I became relieved. Or he became relieved. When I remember what he was saying, my hair on my tail was standing up straight. Calm down. Takuma is saying this to the cat. Yes, it's not me, but the cat. I was murmuring it over and over in my mind to calm myself down. Then Takuma put his hand under my arms. What? My body floated and our faces were getting closer.
Do you want to be my wife? Wait, what? Hold up.
Call the police.
I'm a cat. I know you're looking for a surrogate family, Takuma, but do not make the cat your wife. No, no.
I was within distance where I could almost kiss him, so I started to sway my legs. Meow!
I'm sorry. It's a joke. A joke, sure. Anyway, we should go back now.
Takuma, you're killing me. Takuma held me properly and I sighed lightly in his arms.
Whew. I almost seemed like you wanted to F the cat.
The next morning, I went to work. He looked more energetic. Oh boy, thinking about that cat again. It's nice weather today. The temperature is also rising. It's getting warmer, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want anything to drink? You finished your drink, right?
Yeah, but it's okay. I can wait until my break time.
You need to keep drinking, you know. If you want, do you want to have some of this?
Takuma took out the pet bottle of tea that was on the shelf? Oh, okay, I'll have some. I went behind the counter and drank the tea facing opposite the entrance. It's an indirect kiss. Takuma doesn't care about that? Yeah, the indirect kiss. It's an important thing in Japanese anime. While I was drinking, Takuma realized something. I'm sorry, I gave you the one that I was drinking. You didn't want to drink that, right? I'm sorry. Cooties! You gave me cooties! He suddenly bowed towards me. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I drank quite a lot without thinking much. Takuma was turning red and looked troubled. Takuma was being shy. He's adorable. Oh boy. Just thinking about sharing some spit, Takuma? Like this. Takuma must have felt awkward. He coughed a little. I should change the topic. Takuma, if you were to have a pet, do you want a cat? Yeah, I think so. Well, since a pet will be a family then, I want to have the one that I can get along with. I see. I remembered what he was saying at the park and it made me feel a little awkward. Yeah. He wants to marry a cat. I think dogs are cute too. If you were to choose a cat or a dog, which one do you prefer? I'll choose a cat too. I see. It's the same as me. Takuma smiled happily. I liked his smile so that I also smiled and nodded. After I became a cat, I was walking towards the shop directly. I had so much fun today. We're going out tomorrow too. While I was rushing through the street. Oh. What? I stopped moving when I was hit with the light of a bicycle headlight. There's a cat? Oh, Mr. Fujimoto! I was thinking about how to run away from him, but Mr. Fujimoto got off from the bicycle and was coming towards me. It's kind of weird seeing a policeman on a bike. Usually they have vehicles, but I don't know. I guess this is Japan. They have like other modes of transportation to get through like crowded streets. There will be trucks passing on this street too, so it's dangerous. Mr. Fujimoto was crouching and reaching towards me. It happened all of a sudden, so I became tense. Oh, Mr. Fujimoto? What happened? This voice is... Takuma was walking with his plastic bag and coming closer to us. There is a white cat. Takuma's voice is nervous when Mr. Fujimoto turned around. Takuma and I matched our eyes. Oh, she comes to my place every day. The moment he said that, Takuma held me. Takuma? I'm sorry. There's a couple different places that she goes to, so she doesn't stay in mine all the time. But why you look so sad, Shogo? I'll take her to my shop. You're still in the middle of a patrol, right, Mr. Fujimoto? I'm sorry to bother you. Alright. I liked about Takuma and Mr. Fujimoto. Takuma was rushing a little bit. What happened? Have you been in trouble with the police before, Takuma? I'm gonna go. Mr. Fujimoto nodded silently. He's looking at Takuma. Oh, we have Tweedia now. When you have time, please visit. Okay. Takuma talked to him quickly and tried to leave with me from Fujimoto. When I looked back from Takuma's arm, Mr. Fujimoto, who was still on the bicycle, was still looking at us. He's looking at us suspiciously. Takuma seems weird. What happened to Takuma? Takuma didn't say a word and took me to the shop. When I entered the shop, there were a couple of files scattered on the counter. We have a huge flower arrangement next week, so he's having trouble preparing for it. I didn't think he was rushing at his voice or expression earlier. I see. It's for the reservations that we got a call tonight. We won't be able to meet the deadline if we don't prepare. Maybe I should just sleep so I don't bother him. Meow. Takuma didn't put me down, but had me in his lap and sat down on the stool. Until you get sick of it here, can you stay with me? Takuma stroked my head and back. He looks sad. I looked up at Takuma to check. He smiled. I really want to stay with you. Despite his expressions, his voice is not very energetic. I want to cheer him up, but what should I do? Should I just stare at him intently again? Let's cry happily. Be like my cat Sybil, just like, I look at her and she's just like, meh! Like a long, drawn out meow. Like, what do you want, cat? Meow! As he heard my voice, he blinked a couple times. Is that a yes? Then I'd be happy. Takuma tickled my neck peacefully. I really like doing things freely. I might have said something like I want you to stay, but you still are free to do whatever. Takuma's hand was stroking my back. His warmth made me yawn. Are you sleepy? If you're sleepy, you can sleep now. I'll finish as soon as I can. Takuma flipped the file. I can hear the sound of paper flipping. The shop is closed tomorrow, and I'll go out in the afternoon with my staff. So I have to finish this quickly. Feels weird to hear him talk about me like this indirectly. My ears are standing up again. I can't wait until tomorrow. Oh, don't worry, I'll come tomorrow to take care of you. I'm excited about tomorrow too. Meow. Takuma smiled at me again and stroked my back. I'm sleepy again. Then I closed my eyes. She's so sleepy in this path. I almost feel like she's getting drugged every night. Takuma put me to the basket, but I couldn't get up and fell asleep. The shop is closed today, but I woke up inside the shop as usual. I went back home once and went out again in the afternoon. I texted him saying I went to the shop to pick up things. I forgot and the cat left from the shop. But I might have sounded suspicious. You just go to the shop every day to let go of that cat. He's like trying to lock up inside. While I was waiting for Takuma, I was thinking about it with my arms closed or crossed. If I say I'll visit the shop on the day off too, then he'll say I should rest properly. Who's this? Hello? When I was thinking deeply, I heard a familiar voice. Oh, it's Mr. Saijo. When I turned around, Mr. Saijo was standing there. Hello, Mr. Saijo. Hello, what a coincidence. I'm meeting a lot of people in this path. I feel with Kohei, it was just pure Kohei. And like, some Takuma butting in to cause misunderstandings. But like, this path, I'm just seeing like everyone. Yes. I think the shop is closed today, isn't it? Are you going out somewhere? Yes, I'm going to... When I started talking, someone tapped my shoulder. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hello, Takuma? Hello, Mr. Saijo. Are you out for shopping? Yes. I have some urgent things to buy. You two must be really close to go out on your day off. Mr. Saijo smiled again. I don't want to disturb you, so I'm going now. He bowed gently and left. Shall we? Yeah. The cafe looked brighter with lots of houseplants. Do you normally have any flowers at your place? When I heard this question, I remember the small plants with the fresh color. Are you even going home to take care of plants, girl? Even like going to work and being a cat, like it feels like for a few weeks. I have a small golden pothos. I like the color of the leaves. What about you?
I have a coffee tree and a silk tree.
I see. Silk tree is the one that closes its leaves when it sleeps, right? Maybe I should try that too. While we were talking, our cake set and coffee arrived. Of course, the cake I ordered is a cheesecake, covered with fruit and sauce. It was nicely decorated. Wow, it looks delicious! I cut the cake into mouse-sized pieces. I saw Takuma watching. Do you want to try?
No, it's okay. I feel bad.
You shouldn't. It's a recommendation, so why don't you try some? I handed over the fork.
Okay, I'll try some.
Takuma took the fork and put the cake in his mouth. It made him smile.
It's really good. Sorry, I took the first bite.
It's okay. I took the fork from Takuma and took a bite. It was really soft and moist, and the sweetness spread inside my mouth. It's so good! I smiled towards Takuma, who was having a coffee. I stopped again. Oh, another indirect kiss. I wouldn't really call it a kiss. I just like, you're just sharing a little bit of spit. It's okay. I looked at the fork and looked at Takuma, who was having a coffee. He doesn't realize that I looked at him. I started to talk to him to avoid awkwardness. You know, it's good that the customer introduced this shop. I stopped having cake and reached for a teacup. I had a glance at Takuma. I want to know about Takuma. If it's something less serious, would he answer me? Takuma, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food? Mapo tofu. Sometimes I make it myself. Do you like cooking?
Yeah. Before I moved out of my house, I learned from my mom and grandma.
I see.
Oh no, you're gonna remind Takuma about families. You know that's a sensitive subject for him. Takuma looked at my face peacefully. Takuma?
Oh, nothing. It's nice that you care about your family.
Thank you very much. What have I done? Maybe I shouldn't have talked about the family. I took a sip of tea with a bit of worries. He doesn't seem to look upset at all. I was relieved and started having the cake again. I'm sorry. You took care of the bill again.
It's no problem. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Good. The coffee was good too and I liked it.
Did you not have any cake, Takuma? You were just sipping coffee and watching Honoka just shovel her face full of cake. Yeah, I want to come back here again. I was walking with Takuma and stopped at the crossing. When I looked around to check the street, I felt like my shoulder was grabbed and stopped moving. Huh? Ah! The light was green, but there was a motorbike passing quickly in front of me. Oh no! Thank you very much.
That was close. Let's go.
Oh, he's being so protective. Oh, this is finally a picture with them together. Their little date, but not really announced as a date. It's cute. Takuma took his hand away from my shoulder and took my hand. He took my hand and we went across the street. Takuma's hands are big. Oh my. I kept on thinking about the hand that was taking mine. When we finished crossing, he looked at me.
If you don't mind, do you want to go for a walk?
Sure. He was still holding my hand. I didn't want him to stop and I grabbed his hand back. Takuma looked surprised.
This street doesn't have many cars, so do you want to go to that street?
Takuma tried to point somewhere else to hide. Sure. I could hear the sound of my heart and nodded and went into the narrow street. We went inside the street where there were many little shops. There was a place with cat ornament. Takuma, do you want to go in there? They look like they have cat knickknacks. When I opened the white classical looking door, the shop staff greeted us. It was larger than I expected at the back. Inside the shop, there are many products with animal motifs and other interior goods. Oh, Takuma! There's a pen with a white cat! The knob area had a detailed white cat. I tried using it a little bit. This is really cute. I'm gonna go and buy this? I wanna have this too. Do you mind having matching pens? Takuma seemed shy and smiled. It made me smile. Sure. Good, then I'll get it for you. Huh? No, I'll feel bad. Takuma smiled gently and he continued. Is this something you can use on the hair? What? Takuma took out the pale pink ribbon from the jar. Yeah, it's for a ponytail or a headband. Do you think it'll look nice on her? What do you think? I realized when he said her, he was talking about when I was a cat. I think she'll look nice. It's really weird to say it looks not good on me. Also, she should probably feel jealous. He's getting more presents for the cat than he is for you. I think it's a good length too. I'll go and get these. Can you wait a little bit here? Sure, thank you very much. I bowed at Takuma when he was about to go to the counter and looked at the ribbons.